How BJJ makes you fit. We believe that Jiu Jitsu is the best way to get fit. In this video, I'll explain why. First off, what is fitness? There are three main areas of fitness: strength, including power, cardio, including weight loss, and flexibility/mobility. And for each of these areas, we'll discuss the most common ways people try to improve them. Then we'll explain why Jiu Jitsu is better than those common ways. And finally, we'll discuss how you could supplement your Jiu Jitsu training if you feel you have a weakness in one of those areas. Starting off with strength/power. The other methods. There are many methods to get stronger. Most are about lifting weights in the gym, with the four main camps being powerlifting, bodybuilding, Olympic lifting, and CrossFit. Now, I'm going to make all of these camps angry one by one. You can fight me in the comments if you like. Start off with powerlifting. Powerlifting is all about three moves: the squat, deadlift, and the bench press. Typically, you do sets with 1 to 5 reps, then you take a long break, and then you do your next set. And powerlifting is amazing if you want to be really good at squats, deadlifts, and bench presses, but they are not known for their cardio, flexibility, or longevity. All right, camp number 2, Olympic lifting. Olympic lifting is about 2 explosive lifts: the snatch and the clean and jerk. And these movements are a lot more explosive and complex than powerlifting moves. They also require great flexibility, but they have the same problem as powerlifting. You're getting really good at 2 lifts, which is not only very boring, it's also not very functional for everyday life or self-defense. Arguably, the biggest group is people that train like bodybuilders and they want to get big and muscly. They typically isolate movements, so instead of doing the big moves like deadlifts and squats, they'll do a forearm day, 20 ways to train their forearms, a bicep day, a lower back day, an upper back day. And this costs them flexibility, a lot of time, and there's no actual use for the movements they make other than they'll get buff. These small isolated movements can also often lead to injuries. Then we have CrossFitters. They're a little bit more well-rounded than the other groups, but their goal is often to do as many reps of something without the move being actually useful or in good form. If you want to have a laugh, make sure to look up CrossFitters doing pull-ups. They exercise for the sake of exercising, usually with bad form and high risk of injury. All of these people are really good at moving weights, but are they actually functionally strong? Like in the scenario where they have to defend themselves? I don't think so. Why is BJJ better? Jiu Jitsu makes you actually functionally strong. It tests your strengths from all angles, building functional power. You're not just pushing a machine or a barbell in the same straight line over and over. You're not doing the same 2 or 3 exercises over and over. No, you're moving your body and your opponent's body from all kinds of angles. Strength that is useful in day-to-day life, and especially when you need to defend yourself or your loved ones. Now, of course, it helps if you're strong in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So, if strength is really important to you and you want to take it a step further than just training Jiu-Jitsu, we recommend combining your Jiu-Jitsu training with 1 or 2 strength and conditioning sessions per week. Ideally, work with an experienced strength and conditioning coach. At Haven BJJ, we have a small gym where you have everything you need, like barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, a pull-up bar, and our strength and conditioning coach, Daniel, not me, the buff one, is really good at his job. So if you want some help, you can always contact him. The gym is always available whenever the gym is open. A good strength and conditioning program for Jiu-Jitsu consists out of the 6 main movements. So a squat, a hinge, a push, a pull, a rotation, and an anti-rotation. Preferably with a lot of unilateral work, so things you do with 1 arm or 1 leg. Next up, cardio and weight loss. Just like in strength, there are many ways to build your cardio. Long distance running is great for building endurance that can keep you going for hours. The running joke in the gym is that actually the best form of self-defense is running away. So marathon runners, they are really good at defending themselves because they can run away, but they have to pay the price. Usually they're not strong at all and they don't have any explosive power. CrossFit and HIIT, high intensity interval training, are perfect for a more high intensity, high heart rate workout. Already a little bit more realistic for a self-defense scenario, but still you're exercising for the sake of exercising. It might feel like you worked really hard, but it's so easy to feel that way. Just do 40 burpees and you get the exact same feeling. So why not work on useful skills at the same time? Now, why is BJJ better? Well, cardio is going to be the first really big benefit you notice when you start Jiu Jitsu. Initially, you might get out of breath after just 1 or 2 rounds, But within a few weeks, you'll be able to last an entire session without too much effort. And BJJ is the perfect combination of short and long form cardio. Sessions are anywhere between 1 to 2 hours at Haven BJJ, so great for endurance, but you'll also work that short explosive, short burst cardio as well when, for example, you're working takedowns or you really need to escape a certain position. And the best part, it's just way more fun than running on a treadmill. You're solving problems under pressure while improving your cardio. So that's the perfect combination. Additionally, BJJ is fantastic for weight loss. You'll burn about 300 to 500 calories in a regular class. Now, if you want to work on your cardio outside of Jiu Jitsu, you feel that's your weakness, what I recommend is either some rowing on a rowing machine or the assault bike. Both are great for providing full body workouts. The intensity can be similar to that of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and there's very small risk of injury. So that's a way to supplement. The best way to train your cardio for Jiu Jitsu, however, is to train more Jiu Jitsu. Alright, the third and final aspect of fitness is flexibility. When explaining Jiu Jitsu to somebody new, it's sometimes called involuntary yoga, as you're getting bent and twisted in all sorts of ways by your opponent. Now, what are the other methods? Voluntary yoga, right? Where you go out of your own will. It's great, but not as good as Jiu Jitsu. Depending on the form of yoga, it can be either very boring, very hot, very sweaty, very wavy, or a combination of both. And if that's your thing, good for you. But I think you can get a lot of similar benefits in Jiu Jitsu and actually quite a few more. So Jiu Jitsu, much like yoga, improves your flexibility. When I started Jiu Jitsu, I was as stiff as a board. I couldn't sit like on my knees. But over time, I became known for my flexibility in the gyms and in competition as well. If you want to improve your all-around flexibility, you could do some extra work before or after class. There's plenty of online resources for you to explore. If you look up mobility flows or yoga routines, there's nice free videos all over YouTube. One of my personal favorite resources is Yoga for BJJ. That helped me a lot, both to prevent injuries and to get a little bit more flexible in the areas I needed. Conclusion. BJJ is an amazing way to get stronger. Improve your cardio, lose weight and become more flexible and mobile. It's the perfect mix of all of those aspects of fitness. And it's not just physical fitness you're working on, you're also working on other very important skills. Learning how to defend yourself, how to fall in a safe way, how to solve problems under pressure. Treadmills just can't compete with that. Now, if you really want to focus on a certain aspect of fitness, you feel that's your weakness, you can always supplement your Brazilian Jiu Jitsu training. Extra strength and conditioning workouts with a good coach or following a good program. The assault bike or a rowing machine if you need some cardio or weight loss boost. And if you want to get more flexible, I really like Yoga for BJJ. Again, perfect combination is Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. If you want to do some extra work, no problem at all. But if you want to get all of those benefits, plus the self-defense and mental benefits, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is for you. If you want to try it out for free, we have a free trial. Link is in the bio, in the description below. And I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so while I'm editing the video, I might seem a little bit harsh on all the other sports, but our biggest competition is the couch, Netflix, people just sitting at home doing nothing. So if you're doing any of these sports, please don't feel attacked. I just really like Jiu Jitsu and I want to share it with as many people as possible, but rather do a sport than no sport at all. Just wanted to add that.